Так, фух.
Починаємо. Шановні колеги, раді вітати вас. Під'єднуємося, 16 година за Києвом. Будь ласка, скористайтеся чатом, позначте якимось чином, що ви нас чуєте, ви нас бачите, ви готові працювати, отримувати цікаві ідеї. І якщо є можливість у вас, напишіть, звідки ви приєднуєтеся, щоб ми так на самому початку відчули, наскільки велика і дружня наша родина вчителів України. Київ до нас приєднався, Херсон, Черкаси, Київ, Запоріжжя, Харків, Кривий Ріг, Чернігів, Бердянськ, Краматорськ, Львів, Київська область, Кропивницький, Львів, Усть-Луг, Вінниця. Все, не встигаю я все читати. Не встигаю. Миколаїв, Херсон. Дуже раді вас вітати сьогодні. У нас сьогодні черговий вебінар, який можна назвати як підготовка до НМТ, хоча ті, хто був на попередньому вебінарі, знають, що це у нас буде більше, ніж просто підготовка до іспиту. Ще раз, я Інна Нестоїтер, методист видавництва Macmillan Education, а наша спікер, презентер – це чарівна вчитель, чарівна колега пані Світлана Петрук з міста Луцьк. Вітаю, колеги, віддаю слово і всю аудиторію пані Світлані.
Так, вітаю вас, колеги. Давайте розпочнемо нашу роботу. So, and I suggest you to start with the warm-up activity. So, and it is called Relay Arrays. So, as you know, the topic of our today's session is concerning home. That's why write in chat something in the room that you are sitting in that is described by the next adjectives. That is blue. Find in the room you are sitting in something blue. So, and write in chat. Something blue. So I have got blue pen, blue cage. Hello, blue sky. Blue sky is not inside the room you are sitting in. Flowers, sofa, blue curtains, blue book, blue screen, blue jacket. Thank you. So, okay, the next one, bright, something bright. Find something bright in the room where you are sitting. Light. Lamp, parrot, wall is bright, okay, ring, sweater, poster, bright picture, screen, wall, okay, thank you. The next one is big. Find something big in the room you are sitting in. So in my room, the biggest maybe is the bed. I'm in the bedroom. So table, desk, wardrobe, table, sofa, wardrobe, desk, hall, window, big armchair. Okay, thank you. Let's move on. Something sharp. So find something sharp in the room you are sitting in. Something sharp. Knife. Scissors. Okay. Pencil. Mind, claws, scissors, pencil, knife. Good, nails, okay, sharp corner. Okay, something warm, find something warm. Something warm. Sun is not in the room. Tea, maybe a cup of tea. Stove, cooker, okay, blanket, light, a cup of coffee, boiled water. Good, thank you. Somebody is sitting in the kitchen, I see. Okay, square, something square. Something square. Find in the room you are sitting in something square. Table, desk, pillow, box, table, clock. Good, chair, cookie, notebook, pillow, monitor, cushion, carpet. Thank you very much. You are very active. Thank you for your work. Soft, something soft. Find something soft. Something soft in the room you are sitting in. What is it? Sofa, towel, pillow, carpet, blanket, toy, pillow, cat, armchair. Hello? Husband, super, table, rug, armchair, fantastic, cushion, my dog, that's great. Okay, so, and today we are paying more attention to the vocabulary that helps to describe houses. And of course, we continue our work on collocations today. So, and we are talking about the effective use of vocabulary and the use of English for understanding and analyzing text in the context of preparation for our multinational test in English. So our demo lesson today is based on the course book Get 200, book 1, again, unit 2, and it is devoted homes. Let's have a look at the pages we are going to work today with. So at first, it is one of the pages from the vocabulary section, and here you see the activities devoted to vocabulary, that is a crossword, some activities devoted to the collocations and compound nouns here, and the pages devoted to the use of English. Here you see zoom in, and you know now that zoom in questions are warmers. It is the activities that you can use as a warmer. Here we see strategies, that is the rubric Get Smarter, that helps our students to manage with their exam tasks. And we have got an activity Wrap It Up. In my opinion, it is a number of activities. So the activities in the rubric Wrap It Up are devoted to maybe the conclusion, in some the conclusions maybe for learning something. So that is the conclusion for vocabulary or the conclusion for activities that are suits to the use of English here. So, and again, you see here exam task. So a green stamp exam task means that it is the analogy of the multinational task, multinational test task, or our ZNO task. And the red stamp extended means that the activity on the beige background are devoted to the B2 level. So all the rest activities that are on the white background are devoted to B1 level. So, and let's move on. And our warm-up activity, it is a zoom in rubric. So, and the warmer is 4 questions here. And today I want to use only 2 questions. That is the first and the last questions. So let's start. Look at the first question. What can you say about the people who live in this room? So please write in chat. What do you think about the people who are living in this room? Can you guess their age, profession, maybe interests, habit, or something about their personality? So they like comfort, intelligent people, businessmen, tidy room, yeah, 45, well-to-do, not young, the living is not modern, the older businessman, they're British, middle-aged, live in England, bookworms, rich family, okay, older, they like reading, tidy, elderly, great, thank you. Middle-aged, intelligent, so it is the cabinet, retired, all family, okay, they're educated, thank you. And what about this room? What can you say about this room? What can you say about the people who live in this room? What is their age or professions? Need, English, young people, Good. Thank you. Young couple. They're modern people, middle-aged, young, simple, young designers. The room is for teens, young creative people, young family, creative, bedroom stylish room, middle-aged people, child-free. They're creative, well off. Okay, that's great. 35 years. Thank you. Thanks a lot. And the next question is how are these two rooms similar or different from your room? Or from your rooms or from your house? How are they similar or different? So can you write, for example, some phrases, the similarity or differences? Much tidier, simpler, different, okay, quite different, messier. My room is like in picture 2, by design. Much bigger, more spacious, no study, not so modern, different. My flat is much smaller. Thank you. Thanks a lot. So much smaller. Okay, thank you for your answers. And the next question we are going to discuss is the last one. That is question number 4. What would you like to change in the room? So, but discussion, so pure discussion about the changes with the rooms from the pictures, it seems to me it's a little bit boring. That's why I suggest you to change it a little. So, and I suggest you to make some changes. So imagine that you have got 1,000 pounds. And imagine that you are living in one of the rooms that are on the picture, here on the slide. So if we were in the classroom, on our face-to-face session, I would organize you into teams. So team 1 would work with picture 3, for example, and team 2 with picture 4. But if we are online today, so you can choose the picture you would like to work and appreciate and value with. So imagine, so at first choose the picture that you like maybe more. And now imagine that you have got 1,000 pounds for something to change in the room that is in picture 3 or in picture 4. And your budget is here on the left, on the slide. You need to make a list of changes for 1,000 pounds. What would you like to change for 1,000 pounds? And while you are writing about your changes in the chat, I will comment that during this activity, we ensure the information of mathematical competence, inform cross-cutting skills, such as expressing students' own opinion, critical thinking, logical justification of their position, decision-making, problem-solving, risk assessment, cooperation, because they are working in groups, communication with others, and financial literacy. That's why have an idea and try use it in your classroom. The room is okay. Everyone can say that the room is okay, but you try to imagine, or if you don't want to change anything in the pictures, in the rooms from the pictures, imagine what could you change in the room where you live in. I don't like to have curtains. So do you understand the task? So you need to choose the changes for 1,000 pounds. So for example, I choose picture 3 and I want to repaint walls. That is 400 pounds. So I have 600 maybe. I want to buy a laptop, it 450. Then I want to change maybe the shelves, again, they're 500. So, and I have got only 50 pounds. So, and I can't buy anything for 50 pounds, it seems to me. So wall change, lamp, armchair in picture 3. I have changed the shelves in picture 4. Buy laptop, curtains, laptop at the last, with the last new window. Okay, curtains, lamp, armchair. Want to buy new curtains. New curtains, the value of new curtains only 250 pounds. And you have got 750 pounds. How can you, what can you do for that amount of money? Paint walls, new lamp, change shelves. Thank you. I'd like to buy a modern computer to arrange a working place. Okay, new carpet, change carpet, a new bed, laptop, shelves. I'd change absolutely everything as it's not my style. That's fantastic, but you have got only 1,000 pounds. Laptop, change the desk and the chair and the new curtains, buy a new bed, buy a laptop, and change shelves. Thank you. You are very active today, and it's so pleasant to work with you if you are when you are so active. So, and you see, this activity helps you to develop financial literacy and mathematical competence at first. Okay, and we move on. And now we start working with the vocabulary. And as you see, we need to solve the crossword, and it is devoted to the words for describing the houses and the furniture. And here you see again the mark Quizlet. It means that you can work with your students in Quizlet. Or, for example, weaker students, you can ask to solve the crossword or to revise the vocabulary with the cards. You can, using Quizlet, you can play a race game. We played it at the previous our webinar. And today, let's revise vocabulary using Quizlet, but it would be a test. It would be a test. So you see, you can scan the QR code, please. So I have prepared a test before the webinar. So I choose the file from Unit 2, Furniture and Equipment. And the only thing you need to do is just to scan the QR code. When you're working online, you can copy the link and share it in the chat with your students, for your students. So just scan the QR code and we do the test. So this set of vocabulary consists of more than 40 words. And for one single game, you can choose only not more than 12 words. So it seems to me in our test, there are only 9 in order for you to understand how it works. So if it is a race, you can see your students do the multiple choice task, and you see how they know vocabulary. If you start doing a test, again, it would be a multiple choice, but in the form of test, and you could analyze students' answers and to see what do you need to change in their maybe what do you need to change studying vocabulary. So let's start. So we start the game. So, and you see you have got the question, it is in Ukrainian, and 4 variants of answers. So we have got 30 players on the screen you see. You have got almost about 20 seconds and 2 seconds left up to the end. So time is limited, and at once you see your students can see the correct answer and could see and you as a teacher can see the number of the correct answers in order to analyze how to change maybe your activities in order for better understanding vocabulary. So the next question. The next question. Time is running off. And there are only 20 players answered. Okay, so time is off. And the correct answer is B. And you see that all of the players gave the correct answer. Next question. The next question. So it looks like a multiple choice. At the top of the screen, you see the time that left. And when all the students give the answers, it stops. Okay, 20 people answered this question. So, and we move on. So here, килимове покриття, and for variants, rug, blanket, carpet, or fitted carpet. Five seconds left. 3, 2, 1. Okay. So look, and the correct answer is fitted carpet. Okay, the next question is умивальник. Wash basin, dishwasher, washing machine, or sink. So mostly the most confusing words for students, wash basin and sink. And here you have got an opportunity to discuss the difference. Okay, and the correct answer is wash basin. Okay, занавеска, wash basin, net curtains, equipment, or washing machine. Okay, 3, 2, 1. So time is off. And the correct answer is C, net curtains. The next question, столові прибори. Cutlery, cupboard, wash basin, washing machine, or furniture. Tick the correct answer. So do it faster. 5 seconds left. 3, 2, 1. And the finish. So yes, and the correct answer is A. Пухова ковдра. Sheet, duvet, pillow, or blanket. So choose the correct variant. Okay. 3, 2, 1. And the correct answer is B, duvet. And the last question, простирадло. Rug, sheet, pillow, or blanket. So this variant of testing, it's a testing, it's a summarizing, it's a revision. But if you want to know, and you see the podium, so we have got the person who has got the most of the points. You can again create the correct answer. You can, here you see the results of the game, and you can analyze the words you need to train more. They are in purple. And you see the highest point, the highest score, and the average score of this game. So, and I must say that you can differentiate this task, and if you want to train the vocabulary, you can play a race, not a test. So, and after doing the crossword or revising the vocabulary in the Quizlet, you know that my favorite game is the game that where we need a dice. So, and again, a dice game. So on the picture, you see the words that are in the crossword, or you can you can brainstorm more vocabulary. So I throw the die. It would be number 4. Name 10 things that make you feel good. So write in chat, please. 10 things that make you feel good. Things in the room. So that is appliances, pieces of furniture, something, pillow, sofa, phone, job, tea, my cat, laptop, internet, phone, armchair, bedroom, flowers, sofa, book, my bird, warm tea, internet, coffee, friends. There are no friends in the room, they are not the furniture, you see, blinds, flowers, coffee, TV, daughter, okay, TV set, paintings, okay, thank you, let's move on, one more throw. And it's number 3. So name things that have holes. So you see, we are working with the pieces of furniture and with the things that are in the room. Scissors, lamp, cheese, chair, pencil, sharpener, socks, lamp, okay, some things that have holes, pillow cases, buttons, baskets, vase, carpet, vase, bin, cup, lamp, shirt, chair, okay, and the last throw, that is number 1. So name things that are soft, What is soft? What is soft? Bed, pillow, cat, my bird, cushion, bed, blanket, teddy bear, carpet, scarf, sofa, carpet, toys, sheet, further, pillow, my hand, scarf, bed, pillow, teddy. Fantastic, thanks a lot. So you see, so it is a nice, you don't need to do anything, you just need to have a small die in the pocket, bring it into the classroom, and you can play with the die with any vocabulary with different levels of your students. So again, and now we move ahead. So, and the next activity again is, it looks like just a very simple one. So students need to mark the things for the bedroom, for the bathroom, for the kitchen, and for the living room. And if you need, again, here you see the mark of Quizlet, you can revise vocabulary, do a short test, or just play a race with this vocabulary, but I suggest you to play as spellbound. So you see, weak students can do the matching, but stronger ones, I suggest to play a spellbound. What does it mean and how to play it? I'm just explain you. And for those of you who are not familiar with the Get 200 course book, you see the words from the previous, from the activity, and the pictures may be as prompts for you. So you take turns when you are in the classroom. So you will just write in chat, say a word, and according to the rules, the word must include, the word you name must include a certain letter from the list of the vocabulary that you have studied. And you may not say the same word that the other students have already said. So everyone, your students need to name a new word. So you can play it again individually or in teams. So let's start. So name a word including letter C. So write in chat. Cooker, carpet. Carpet, cooker, yeah. So armchair, yes. So the word include letter C. It doesn't mean that we need to use the word that starts with C. Clock, armchair, yeah. And looking at the vocabulary, you can choose a microwave, yeah. Armchair, good. The next task, a word that including two vowels. A word with two vowels, only two vowels. Sofa, fantastic. Blanket, yeah, chest, door, duvet, sheet, blanket, toilet, duvet, sheet, mirror, super. Okay, the next task, a word including letter S. Letter S, sofa, sink, sheet, wash basin, toaster, sink, shelf. Okay, good. The next task, a word with two consonants together. Two consonants together. Pillow, sheet, clock, desk, sheet, blanket, chair, yes, super, pillow, TV, great, bedside, yes. Okay, next, a word with a double letter, pillow, letter, cooker, sheet, fantastic, door, yes, that's great. Okay, the next task, a word with two or more syllables. Word with two or more syllables. Cooker, wardrobe, blanket, dishwasher, wash basin, armchair, window, fantastic, bedside table. You see, when you play this game in the classroom and your students don't they mustn't name the same word some more times. So every time they need to name a new word. Okay, a word including letter H. A word including letter H. Chair, shower, sheet, wash basin, chair, chest, wash basin, hall, great. Okay. Word ending with the letter D. Ending with letter D. Bed. Wardrobe, there is no D. Yes, bed. Okay. A word containing at least 3 different vowels. 3 different vowels. The word containing at least 3, 4 or more, 3 or more different vowels. Wardrobe, toaster, yes. Toilet, cupboard, dishwasher, yes. Bedside table, microwave, yes. Okay, and the last task is a word with a silent letter. A word with the silent letter. Fridge, super. Cupboard, yes. Key, duvet, wardrobe, wardrobe, table, toaster, knife, yes, that's great. So it's a great activity. It helps you to brainstorm your students' vocabulary. And we move on. We move to the next activity, and now we are going to work with the collocations. So you see that the activity is with the stamp, red stamp extended, and it is on the beige background. It means that it is of the level B2. If your students are weak, you can miss it. But if you, but it seems to me compound nouns are important in the description of the houses, especially if you prepare them for writing, maybe. So you can miss it or you can do it. So, and you see here the nouns and crosses again template. You can revise compound nouns using Quizlet, as you see again. So, and now let's do it very quickly. So can you write the answers in the chat? So number 1, floorboards. Yes, green plants, Floorboards, number 2, double. There are 2 windows, all the windows are double glazed, windows double glazed. What about alarm? Number 3, about alarms. Bare floorboards. Number 3, alarms, fire alarm and burglar alarm, or smoke alarm. Burglar alarm and smoke alarm. So number 4, we need a stair rail by the steps. Number 5, most modern houses now have solar panels. Yes, solar panels. My dad loves gardening. There are flower beds all around the back lawn. And fish pond. Okay, then we have got on the windows, we have got potted plants. Yes, 7 potted plants, and window sills. And my mom, she says she's got green fingers. Yes, green fingers. So here are the words that we need to train. And that's why I suggest you again to change the noughts and crosses game. You organize your students again into teams. They decide which team starts. You remember that my students play paper, scissors, stone. The team that wins starts, and they are crosses, because in noughts and crosses game, crosses always start. So, and the task is to put the mark and to make up a compound noun. You see? Okay, if the task clear, put plus in chat, please, and we start. So I put signs, noughts or crosses in our template, and you will form compound nouns with the words from this activity that is on the screen. And do you understand the task? So put plus. Yes, super. Okay, let's start. So, and the first one is cross, plants. Write compound noun with plants. Compound noun with plants. Potted plants, yeah, potted plants, super. Okay, next, smoke. Smoke alarm, yeah, fantastic. Again, crosses. Double. Double bed, yes, double glazed, fantastic, 2 variants. Okay, burglar. Alarm, burglar alarm, yeah, next. What is it? Floor. Second floor, good. Floorboards, ground floor, yeah, super. Bare floor, yes. Green. Green fingers, yes. Green plants, green fingers, green, okay. Fish. Greenhouse, yeah. Fish pond, yes, fantastic. So, and you see, noughts are the winners. We have the winners in this game, but our crosses, again, window. And what about window? Our crosses want to make one more step. So window sills, yes, window sills. Okay, and another variant of this game is just maybe to make it more complicated for your students, you can just write not the parts of the compound nouns, but you can write down only the initial letters of the compound nouns. And the same task asks your students to play noughts and crosses, but they need to revise at all their compound nouns. Okay, and we move on, and now we are going to work with collocations. And the most important thing, in my opinion, is to remember these phrases, to remember the collocations, so the words combinations. And again, you can differentiate the task and ask your students to memorize the words with Quizlet. And after finishing doing the exercises, in order to understand how your students remember the collocations, play the game Grid Wars. So the next game is Grid Wars. What do we need to do? So playing this game, you can select 25 recently learned vocabulary items and write initial letters of each word in the grid. Then, again, organize your students into teams. Team A has to win a line of letters from top to the bottom. But Team B has to win a line of letters from left to right. The line can go in any direction. The team take turns to choose the letter. After the choosing the letter, I give a definition of a word that begins with this letter. And if you guess the word, you win the square. If you get it wrong, the other team gets a goal. If they get it right, they win. If not, the letter is out. Once a square has been won or gone out, no team can choose it. So one letter is only one choice for one letter. And let's try. So imagine that Team A chooses letter C. So they need to make a line from top to the bottom, and in any it would be a line of any shape. So choose letter C and listen to the definition. Look at the that is 9 and 11, and you need to write the collocation. Large in size or area so that you can move around freely in it. It is a collocation. Starts on letter C, the first word starts on letter C. Large in a size area so that you can move around freely in it. What are the variants? Car, no, not a car. It's a large in size area, square. So remember, it is the collocation, spacious. Yeah, it is the collocation is spacious room. You see, so the students need to name spacious room as they have learned these collocations. Super, okay. Now Team B chooses letter S2. And again, to clean something, especially a floor, by using a brush to collect the dirt into one place from which it can be removed. To clean the floor using a brush. Sweep, yes, sweep the floor. You understand? Okay. Again, let Team A makes a step. And they maybe choose letter F. Okay, listen. Something that cut to cover the whole floor in the room. Something that cut to cover the whole floor in the room. Yes, fitted carpet. Fitted carpet. It's a fitted carpet. Okay, Team B choose letter C. Untidy, not organized, and covered with a lot of things. Untidy, not organized, and covered with a lot of things. Cluttered, yes, cluttered rooms. So fantastic teachers, fantastic students. Okay, the next, again, Team A chooses letter D. The job or activity of working in the garden, growing and taking care of the plants. The job of doing an activity or working in the garden. Growing and taking care of plants. Do digging, maybe, but collocation, do the gardening. Gardening, yes, do the gardening. That starts with letter D. Okay. Team B chooses letter S. A style of a tile that cut directly from stone blocks. A style of tile that cuts directly from stone blocks. Yes, it's a stone floor. Fantastic. Okay, team A, choose letter H, for example. Choose letter H. To be good at gardening and making plants grow well. A phrase, collocation. To be good at gardening. Yes, have green fingers. Fantastic, have green fingers. Okay, so you see there is the obstacle on the way for team B. And they have to change their route, and maybe they choose letter M. To cut the grass on a lawn with a lawn mower. To cut the grass on the lawn with the lawn mower. Mow the lawn. Super. Okay, again, team A, choose letter U. A place to live that comes with no furniture. A place to live that comes with no furniture. Unfurnished, yes, unfurnished flat. Super. And the last letter for team B is letter I. Letter I. The activity of making clothes flat or smooth, using an iron. The activity of making clothes flat and smooth using an iron. Yes, ironing the clothes. And you see here, we have got the line. So it is the line of team A and it is the line of team B. You can make the task more complicated when you play and ask your students not to cross each other's line. So the task would be more complicated in this way. Thanks a lot. And now we move to the use of English section. And at first here you see their strategies. They are in Ukrainian, and they have, and then we have got an activity number 2, where we need to translate into English the phrases. So let's do it together. Фарбую, я фарбую my room. So here in the strategies, we have some ideas to pay attention to the tense forms. So how you translate? Yes, I'm painting. Okay, I'm painting for at least 5 hours, but I'm painting, it's now. For at least 5 hours, it's present perfect continuous. Yes, have been painting. Good. The next one. Ми переїжджаємо to our new flat the day after tomorrow. We are moving. Yeah, so it is the plan. We use the planned action and we use present continuous here. Tom завжди мріяв about having his own room before his family moved. Have always dreamt, had always dreamt. Yes, had always dreamt, good. So the next one, teenagers, they never допомагають around the house. They never help, yes, it's present simple. So the fifth one, Jessica прибрала her room when I came in. Прибирала her room when I came in. Was cleaning, was just tidying, yes. Was cleaning, was good. And the last one, my room is фарбують. My room is фарбують. Is being painted now. Yes, being painted, is being painted now. Yeah, And after doing this activity, you can you see here, there is the screenshot from teacher's book. Here you see just the answers for this activity. So, and the next task for you is, it is an exam task. It is an exam task. You see the stamp, and it is a use of English exam task. And every one of you do it like a test in the classroom. So sometimes me too, but I suggest you to gamify this activity. So to gamify multiple choice activity and to play, again, it is the game Point Drops. It is called Point Drops. So imagine that every one of you have got 100 points at the beginning of the game. Everyone has got 100 points. So here, please, in order to understand how to play this game, prepare or take a pen and a sheet of paper. It would be easier for you to understand how to play this game, and you could do that in the classroom. Okay, so everyone has got 100 points. Now we draw the grid, four-squared grid on the board, or in, just on your papers, and label the squares from A to D. That is our answers, yeah? A, B, C, D. If you have a multiple choice activity with 3 answers, you write 3 squares. Okay, at first, I ask you to look through the text in order to understand what is it about. And then we we start doing the tasks. So, and we are going to concentrate on the first task. So you see we have got A, B, C, D. Now, spread your 100 points over at maximum 3 squares. Spread 100 points in 3 squares. For example, it would be in such a way, it's my version, where the highest number, the most points, put in that square where you feel is the mostly to be correct. So the square that you think is correct, put the most of the points. So in general, you spread your 100 points into 3 squares, 1 is off. And if you are not 100% sure of the answer, you can spread your less points as you can. In this game, Point Drops, points are lost rather than win. The aim is to lose as few points as possible, as few. You will mark the correct answer by circling it, and incorrect answer will a cross. And your students get to keep all the points they played in the correct answer. So for example, if you're sure that the correct answer is C, you put the most of the points for C. If you're sure that the correct answer is B, you put the most points for B. So now I show you that the correct answer for 1 is C. That is, at the beginning, I had 100 points. Now I have got only 44 points that I spread between A and B. I supposed them to be the wrong answers. I lost. You see? Okay, the first one was a training. Now we are going to, now read sentence number 2 and task number 2. So I always had to my room with my older sister, this part. So again, we draw a grid for number 2. draw a grid again, mark the questions and spread the most of the points that you have after the first answering. Again, spread them between 3 questions. The most points you put on the questions that you think is correct. So my version is in such a way. So A is 5, B maybe, and I'm sure the most I'm sure for the answer C. Okay, and what is your version? So write the versions. Yes, C. You wrote the correct answer, but try to play the game. We gamify this activity and try you through it again. We develop mathematical competence here. You see, because the students need to calculate the points. Okay, 5, 5, 40. Super. 5, 5, 40. Okay, mine is 5, 10, 45. Okay. So and again here, good. And now we. So when you are in the classroom, your students again put their points and the correct answers are the next one. So again, so C is correct. So that is my, I win 45 points. I win 45 points, 15 points I lost. Okay, write down how many points you win, how many points left in your game. So write the number 60, fantastic. 40, 60, good, 40. Okay, 40. Okay, so now you have got 40 or 60 questions. I have got 45 points. Next, question number 3. So read sentence number 3, the third part. Again, we draw this the 4-square grid. Again, write A, B, C, D, and spread the rest of the points between 3 grids. So it's my version. It's my version. What is yours? What is yours? How do you spread your points? Write in chat. How do you spread your points? 5, 60, 35D, good, fantastic. A5, B60, C, no, and D, A20, B60. So you see, 60, 80, you have counted 100, 20, 20, and 60, but you can't have 100 points for the third question, you see? So you, every time you lost the points that were in the incorrect squares. 10, 30, 10. Okay, good. Okay, good. So let's see the correct answer. So the correct answer is B. So again, I have lost 15 points and I win only 30. So I have got 30 points left in my game. What about you? How many points left? Okay, question. What if I bet 100 every time? It is not interesting all the time to give the 100 points, because the main idea of the game is to lose as less points as it is possible. And if your students spread the points and give wrong answers, they can move away the game. You see, they can leave the game. They can lose the game. 50, 60, 60, 60. Okay, 60 points. Okay, so I have got 30 points after the 3 answers. And again, question number 4. Question number 4. Again, draw a 4-square grid, A, B, C, D, and spread the rest of your points again in 3 squares. In 3 squares. So it is my version. What about your? What about you? So write in chat. How do you spread your answers, your points? A5, B10, C, D5, good. 5, 25, 25, 30, 5, 25. Okay, 30, 20. So do not spread the points into 4 grids, just in 3. So 1 is empty, 10, 40. You can't spread into 2. You need to spread into 3. The idea is to spread into 3 grids, 3 squares. 40, 45, okay. Okay, 10, 40, 10, super. Okay, so look, again, the correct answer is D. The correct is D, so, and I win 10 points. I lost 15, and I win only 10. What about you? How many points you have for the 5th question? 10, 10, 25, only 5, you see, those who have only 5 points, so you need again to spread them into 3. Okay, and the last 5th question, again, draw the grid, draw the number, the letters, and spread the rest of the points into 3 grids. So it's my version on the screen. And do just the same. 10, 10, 5. Okay, write in chat. How do you 10, 10, 15. 10, okay, 25, 10, 5, okay, 5, 5, 15. Good, okay, good, thank you. So the correct answer is D. And at the end of this activity, at the end of this game, I win only 7 points. What is your result? What is your result? 25, 3 points. Good. 3, 25, 25. Fantastic. Good. 8 points. Good. 0, 8. If you have got 0, you lost the game. 8. Okay, you see, it's just the easy activity, multiple choice activity. Sometimes it's too boring for students, but when you gamify, you develop mathematical competence with your students and bring a little variety into your classroom. Besides, in the teacher's book, you have got smart keys. Here you have got the explanation why this or that variant is correct and why the rest are wrong. That's why you can discuss the answers with your students, explain maybe something that are not that your students don't understand. Okay, and the last activity, again, it's a practice exam task. Again, it is a multiple choice game, and I suggest you again to change as a game. It is called transparent multiple choice. Transparent multiple choice. So here, while doing the activity, I suggest my students to make their answers visible to everyone. So for this, you need to establish hand signals to indicate selections. For example, if the correct answer is A, they need to hand up. If it is B, they need to put the hand on a head. If C, hand on the shoulder, and if D, arms folded. And in this activity, students will have enough time to see the answers given by the other students during the countdown, when you will count for them to choose the correct variant. And so have the option of quickly changing their mind. Students can block by deliberately showing an answer they do not think is correct during the first part of your countdown. Students are not allowed to change their answer again when you finished counting. The more you play this game, the more nuanced students become in using mind games and bluffing tactics to throw each other off their game. So, and now let's try. So we are going to play the game. So read the first question, and choose the correct answer. But in chat, write what do you do with your hands? Where are, not B. So write where you put your hands up or hands on your head. I can't see you, that's why please write hands on head. It means hands on head. Yes, it means answer B. Yes, it is the correct answer, hands on head. Okay, what about number 2? Number two, where are your hands? Number 2. On your head. Okay, yes, on your head. Okay, it's the correct answer. Okay, number 3, where are your hands? Number 3, hands up. It means A, hands up, hands on head, hands up. Okay, so it's again B, hands on head. Okay, number 4. Do not write B, write where you put your hands. Hands up, A. Okay, yes, it's A. And the last question. Hands up, on shoulder. Yes, it's C, so hands on shoulder. You see, doing in such a way, your students need to, you develop you work with problem solving because they need to choose the correct variant quickly and to do something. Some maybe weaker students will look or peep their stronger ones. But then they change the tactics at the end when you play it. Sometimes they will change the tactics and they would use their mind and their brains in order to solve to do the task. And again, here you see smart keys in your teacher's book where you can explain the correct answer for your students, so you can discuss it with them in the classroom if you need. And the last activity, I will just comment it. So it looks like a conclusion of the work with the vocabulary and the use of English. And it is the additional activity you can do at the lesson or assign it as the homework. The task is rather easy on the first sight, but a little challenging in my opinion. So you can advise to organize your students in pairs, or you can even do it in the groups and limit your students in time. And as a variation of this activity, you can ask them to write every next word with the letter of the previous one. And when you need to practice use of English more, you see you have got use of English worksheets that you can download using the code in your student's book. So here you see the tasks for level B1 and B2. And I want to mention that some of the activities were taken from the book 700 Classroom Activities, Instant Lessons for Busy Teachers. And it is a fantastic source of ready-made tasks for you to use in the classroom.
Пані Світлана, я, напевно, не знайду ту кількість слів, щоб передати захват, в якому перебуваю і я, і всі наші учасники. У нас залишається ще трошки часу, і є кілька дуже важливих оголошень. І для першого оголошення я поділюся екраном і розкажу, який подарунок ми підготували для учасників, які пройдуть опитування невеличке. Зараз я поділюся екраном і покажу, бо розповідати то одне. У нас є така збірка, яка має назву Use of English Emergency Practice. Всередині по тематиці зібрані тренувальні вправи, які є дійсно exam emergency. Це для частини Use of English тренувальні вправи, щоб і швидко перевірити, і виявити в той же час, якщо є якісь прогалини. Ви бачите, тут 38 сторінок, це учнівський варіант, і, звичайно, є відповіді до цього. І я зараз запущу опитування. Якщо ви були на попередньому вебінарі і вже проходили опитування, то не потрібно його проходити вдруге, але якщо хочете, можете. Кожен учасник, хто пройде опитування, обов'язково отримує на електронну адресу ось такий подарунок Use of English Exam Emergency. І я запускаю опитування. Тут два дуже простих запитання, і ці ваші відповіді потрібні передусім нам для того, щоб більш якісно і ефективно планувати свою роботу. Це було таке перше дуже важливе оголошення. Друге важливе оголошення стосується сертифікатів, які обов'язково отримає кожен учасник. Сертифікати за вебінар у вівторок були відправлені вчора. І якщо ви їх не отримали, будь ласка, перевіряйте папку спам, бо абсолютно точно всі сертифікати були відправлені. Що стосується сьогоднішнього вебінару, то завтра або у понеділок ви також їх отримаєте на електронну пошту. І знов-таки, якщо ви не бачите у вхідних повідомленнях листа із сертифікатом, перевіряйте, будь ласка, папку спам. Третє важливе оголошення. Цей вебінар, так само, як і попередній, записується. Потрібен час для того, щоб цей запис сконвертувався і був розміщений на нашому YouTube-каналі. На наступному тижні він точно буде там, і всі учасники отримають повідомлення про те, що вже є записи, можна передивлятися його, ставити на паузу, робити якісь, можливо, нотатки для того, щоб освіжити в пам'яті ті ігри і активності, якими пані Світлана щедро ділилася. Я дійсно у захваті від цього і дякую вам, пані Світлана, за те, що ви ось ці 2 дні показували нам, що підготовка до іспитів не повинна бути нудною, не повинна бути просто виконанням завдання екзаменаційного зразка, а може бути ось такою цікавою, ось такою динамічною, і при цьому через ігри наші учні швидше і більш ефективніше запам'ятовують і тематичну лексику, і колокації, і фразові дієслова, і більш ефективно запам'ятовують, як ми формуємо різні граматичні структури. Наступне важливе оголошення. Я знову зараз, поки іде опитування, я бачу, що ще вчителі відповідають, знову поділюся екраном і нагадаю нашим учасникам про те, що на нашому сайті macmillanukraine.com на головній сторінці на банері є ціла низка інтерактивних таких іконок. І за цими іконками можна завантажувати практичні безкоштовні матеріали, і серед них є sample unit, повноцінний. Я зараз натисну, ось я натискаю переглянути, і тут є sample unit, тобто повноцінний розділ підручника, який завантажується, аудіо до цього юніту, тематичне планування, до цього юніту, і поурочне планування. Ось все це можна завантажити і використати з вашими учнями, можливо, застосовуючи ідеї, якими ділилася і сьогодні на вебінарі пані Світлана, і у вівторок вона ділилася купою ігор та дуже цікавих і практичних ідей. І бачу, ще проходять вчителі опитування, ще є у мене видно, що ще відповідають на запитання. У мене з оголошеннями важливими все. Пані Світлана, я знову надаю вам слово для того, щоб ви сказали свої фінальні, дуже важливі слова всім нашим учасникам.
Дуже дякую всім за участь. Це надзвичайно приємно працювати з такою активною аудиторією. І я хочу, якщо є питання, я готова на них відповісти. Безмежно дякую. Запрошую до себе на сторінку в Instagram Secrets for Teachers, де ви можете переглянути багато, де я ділюся своїм власним досвідом. Ну і напередодні, сьогодні чистий четвер, я бажаю нам вичистити країну від усієї нечисті, яка зараз в нас знаходиться, і гарного, світлого, спокійного свята. Смачної всім Пасхи!
Величезне дякую, пані Світлано, все це навзаєм. Шановні колеги, дякуємо вам за те, що ви були разом з нами весь цей час. Серія вебінарів From Teacher to Teacher на цьому не завершується. Згодом будуть ще дуже цікаві вебінари від пані Світлани. А я приєднуюсь до побажань з прийдешнім Великоднім святом. Бережіть себе, бережіть своїх близьких, перебувайте у безпеці і до нових зустрічей.
Дякую всім.